Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! It's Australia Day and we are celebrating by sharing some Australian words with you. I have been told by too many friends and family that I am sounding too much like a Yank, becoming Americanised, and so I'm trying to get back to my Australian roots. Meanwhile, Marc over here.
Need to brush up on my Australian because we're going to head to Australia in a couple of months.
Yeah, we're heading down under, so we've got to make sure that he can speak the lingo. So, taking you along for the ride while we're taking you along for the ride. G'day, how you going?
Hello, how are you?
Winnebago.
That's a motorhome or a recreational vehicle.
Which is funny because ours is not a Winnebago, ours is a Tiffin, but
it'd still be called a Winnebago.
In Australia, we just call them all Winnebagos. Caravan.
It's a travel trailer.
Caravan park.
That's a campground or RV park.
Reverse park.
That's a parallel park.
Gutter.
Curb.
Bicky.
Cookie.
Lollies.
Candy.
Fairy floss.
Cotton candy.
Fizzy drink.
Soda pop.
Snags.
Sausages.
Pluto pup.
Corn dog.
Thongs.
Flip flops.
G-string.
Thong underwear.
Fortnight.
2 weeks.
Macca's.
McDonald's.
Galah.
I don't know what it is.
It's a fool.
I guess I'm the fool because Galah's fool.
Tinny.
It's a beer can.
Tinny.
It's also a small aluminum boat.
Tinny.
It's also a term for being lucky.
A dag.
Unstylish.
Grog.
It's an alcoholic beverage.
Yobbo.
It's a young thug.
Drongo.
It's an idiot.
Garbo.
That's a garbage truck driver.
So we like to abbreviate our words in Australia, and we often like to add an O or a Y. So shorten it, add an O or a Y, and pretty much you'll be right, mate. Good O. Cozies.
That's a women's swimsuit.
Boardies.
Board shorts.
Budgie smugglers.
That's a small men's swimsuit like a Speedo.
A gook.
That's an egg.
Rellos.
Relatives.
Lations.
Relatives.
Like relations. Blind.
Very drunk.
Brekkie.
Breakfast.
Sicky, as in chucking a sicky.
Chucking a sickie is calling in sick to work.
Telly.
Television.
Barbie.
Barbecue grill.
Sparky.
It's an electrician.
Hokies.
Slot machine.
Tucker.
The food.
Plonk.
Cheap wine.
Sticky beak.
Being overly curious in other people's business.
Rat bag.
Troublemaker.
Pash.
A passionate kiss.
Pash rash.
You get a little abrasion from kissing somebody with stubble.
Yeah, that's a lot of kissing.
Yeah.
A lot of pashing. Hurler.
It's really good or great.
You're doing real good, hun.
Thanks, baby.
Trekkie decks.
Sweatpants.
Aussies.
Mosquitoes.
Bad income.
That's a true statement.
Bonza.
It's really great.
Rego.
Vehicle registration.
Shonky.
That's poor quality.
Bocce.
Also poor quality.
True blue.
Original or authentic.
Crust, as in makes a good crust.
That's if someone earns a good living.
Gob.
It's your mouth.
Schnoz.
That's your nose.
Dunny.
That's a restroom or toilet.
Loo.
Also a toilet.
Straya.
That's short for Australia.
Crikey.
It's an Aussie exclamation.
Struth.
It's also an Aussie exclamation. It means, it's the truth.
Sanger.
Sandwich.
Cuppa.
It's a cup of tea or coffee.
Kebab. Kebab.
It's asking if anybody else would like a cup of tea or coffee. It sounds a bit like a bird call sometimes, but it's pretty fun.
Kebab. Tea.
That is actually dinner.
Too right, mate.
That's right.
Blue.
Blue is a police officer.
Blue.
Blue is also a fight.
Blue.
Blue is also a mistake.
Blue.
Blue, believe it or not, is also a red-haired person.
Well done, honey.
Thank you.
Ranger.
Ranger is a derogatory term for a red-haired person. I believe that originates from orangutan. That's my theory.
Richie Ditch.
Original.
Whoop whoop.
Middle of nowhere.
Aussie salute.
That's when you're waving flies away.
Chinwag.
It's a conversation.
Servo.
It's a fuel station or petrol station.
Botlow.
A liquor store.
Joggers.
Very full.
Chock-a-block.
Also very full, even more full perhaps.
Pie.
It's usually referencing a meat pie, but occasionally an apple or fruit pie, but
Yeah.
definitely not a pizza pie.
Flanos.
Flannel clothing.
Car park.
Parking lot.
Footpath.
Sidewalk.
Bushwalk.
It's going for a hike.
Avo.
Avo is an avocado.
Arvo.
That means afternoon. And if someone says Savo, it means this afternoon.
Ute.
It's an open-backed utility vehicle, like a pickup truck.
Ambo.
It's an ambulance officer or paramedic.
Ankle biters.
Little children.
Dummy.
That's a pacifier.
Average.
That means below average and subpar.
Pretty bad. Barney.
It's an argument or a fight.
Bell.
Bell is a phone call.
Blower.
Blower is the telephone itself. As in give a bell and a blowout.
Dill.
Someone is not very bright.
Prego.
Pregnant.
Postie.
Postman.
Lippy.
Lipstick.
Shardy.
A Chardonnay.
Cab Sav.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Bingle.
An accident.
Ace.
Excellent.
Hang on.
Wait a moment.
Bludger.
That's a lazy person.
Cactus.
Useless or broken.
Chewy.
Chewing gum.
Chook.
Chicken.
Carket.
To die.
And Esky.
Ice cooler.
Fossick.
What?
Fossick.
Why are you throwing all these new ones in here? What is
You
that?
said that yesterday. You didn't know what it was. It was to search for something.
Okay.
Good on ya.
Good for you.
Yeah. Larrikin.
A mischievous person.
Chateau cardboard.
Oh, that's a box wine.
Hoon.
It's like a fast and reckless driver.
Prang.
Car accident.
Prawn.
Shrimp.
Rizzo.
Hamburger patty.
Speedo.
Speedometer.
Bonnet.
The hood.
Boot.
The trunk.
Helmet.
Window valance.
Stubby.
A bottle of beer.
Stubbies.
Short shorts.
Rat bag.
Troublemaker.
Tar.
Thank you.
Tar. With
With
an
the
R.
asphalt.
Top drop.
Good beer or wine.
Slab.
It's a case of beer.
Jumper.
A sweater.
Whinge.
To complain.
Yank.
An American.
Sometimes we call them a septic tank. You know, with the rhyming slang.
Nice.
Does not think that you're literally a septic tank. It's just a rhyming thing.
Right.
Yeah. Just want to make that clear. Yonks ago.
Long time ago.
Hubby.
Husband.
Mrs.
Wife.
Clocked.
Get caught speeding.
Hair dryer.
A stationary police radar gun.
Very good.
Yeah.
Juice.
Fuel or petrol.
Haze.
Kilometers.
Shopping trolley.
That's like a shopping cart.
Shopping trolley.
Oh, it's also a small hatchback car.
You can see why people get confused by the Australian language.
Sure.
I get confused by it sometimes. Still. Not really. I know what people are saying.
Oh, imagine.
It's in my blood, mate. Stack.
Crash.
Anchors.
Brakes.
Rubber.
That's an eraser.
Rubber.
Tires.
Rubber.
Condom.
Hooray.
Goodbye.
Hooroo.
Goodbye.
Hit the frog and toad.
Goodbye. Time to hit the road.
Alright then, let's see how you do with this one. So we jumped in the Winnebago to head to the caravan park. Hubby kept an eye on the speedo as we hooned down the freeway and stopped at the servo to fill her up with juice. Passed a bingle with an ambo along the way, while the missus had a whinge about the drongo caused the prang. Mark jumped on the anchors when he saw a bluey with the hairdryer so he wouldn't get clocked on the freeway doing 100 Ks. He pulled up at the caravan park, did a little ripper of a reverse park, while Jules pulls a stubby and a shardy from the esky, got the barbie started with a few snags and rissoles for tea. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Happy Australia Day, mates! Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Come back.
That's a fanny pack here in America, but do not call it a fanny pack in Australia. Fanny is kind of a bad word. It's a female body part.
That's right.